piece this evening. I'm so happy you made it in. Thank you so much. I hope you've had a great day. I think my day is going to look a lot better. And there's my Daniel. How are you, Daniel? Sweetheart, you know you're on way up here. There's Nancy. Well, thank you so much for the squirrel raid. I'll see how many little squirrels jump on in here before I play the little button, if I can find it. It's really funny, guys. You know, I'm in here with Froggy, or I'm in with Carrie, and I just rely on them to take care of all them little cutesy things that we use to pop up to say hi and howdy to you, Sonja. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really do appreciate it. My little sister Rita. Oh, thank you so much, honey, for letting me know that Mom came through surgery okay. And yes, I know it's been 2 steps forward. Now it's 3 steps back, but at least they got it fixed, sweetheart. Hello, Jane. How are you? Thank you for popping in here with me this afternoon or this evening, wherever you happen to be. Mom says, hi, she was sorry to disturb. Oh, you know how I always feel, sweetheart. You take care of family first. Hello, Spring. Thank you so much for being here with me. I greatly appreciate it. Rita, oh my goodness. Y'all, Rita and her hubby and now her mama finally have their own apartment. Oh, Rita, I am so happy for you, sweetheart. This has been a long time coming. There's my Sherry K. I'm so happy for you, Rita. I just really, really am. God is good. There's my Laura. How are you doing, Laura? I'm sorry I hadn't been able to be in this afternoon, guys. There's JT. How are you, sweetie? Thank you so much for popping in here with me. You're moving in 3 months and it's wheelchair accessible. Oh, Rita, you hit the jackpot, sweetie. That is super awesome. Yes. Oh, there's my Daniel. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm on my own laptop this afternoon.
Well, that's awesome.
Fingers crossed, guys. I think that I all by myself have figured out what was wrong with my computer. Now, I may be silly, but I'll share that with y'all here in just a few minutes. Let's see. Yes, Spring, things are finally turning better. Yes, and for those of you that may not have been in here a couple of lives ago, Rita shared with us that she now has 100% disability. Isn't that awesome? Only about what, Rita? 10, 20 years in the making, but she finally has it, and that's going to be such a blessing for her as well.
Awesome.
Yes, it really, really is. That's always been a great thing, you know. So, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all already had, in the UK, have y'all already celebrated Mother's Day?
Yeah, Mother's Day was, I don't even know when it was, but it's gone. It's been and gone now.
Okay. I can't remember.
We've got Father's Day coming up now. I don't know what day that is, but that's...
Okay. Is it Canada? No, wait a minute.
I know Canada because Coco was saying that Mother's Day is the same day as yours over there too.
Okay, but I think someone in Carrie's live this morning was saying in their country Mother's Day is like the 26th of May, so they're like 2 weeks behind us.
I think ours is in March.
Yours is in March?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, J-Hook.
Yeah. Not Hook. Took. That's... See, that's why I call him JT, because I do not want to mess that up.
I just done it. J-Tuck. Hey, Joseph.
There you go. That works too.
Joseph.
Oh, goodness gracious. Squirrel Ray, thank you so much, Zoila. How are you doing? And there's Mama Marianne. How are you, sweetie? Thank you for being here with us. Yes, thank you, Zoila. Thumbs up, please. You know it always helps the channel there. So I'm going to go ahead and can you? All
I
right.
can find it.
Thank you very much. See, isn't it wonderful? God just knew I was going to have somebody else come in and play with them little buttons over there on
Which
the
one
side.
do you want?
I want the one that says, welcome in Squirrel Raiders.
Okay, it's going now.
Okie doke. Oh, Mama Wrench says it's a spring pounce. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, I don't want anybody to feel like that I am playing favorites or anything. You are all very near and dear to me for being here and showing up with me this evening, and for Daniel showing up. But, it's always wonderful the shout out that Granny D gives for folks coming on after her, and for those of you that jump over here from her live to mine or Froggy's, whoever's house it happens to be in. But don't think just because you didn't come over from Granny D's that you're not special too. Hello, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Good evening, friends. Hope you're all well. I have you playing in the background while I'm making dinner. Maureen, your father-in-law is home and doing well. Well, that's a blessing, Kim, with everything else you have going on in your life right now, sweetheart. I am so happy. So happy there. Isn't it wonderful, just the little things that can change in your life to just make some problems disappear?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Zoila, you go take care of Mama. We'll be here or we'll catch you next time. Mommy is much more important.
Yes.
That's what I say.
I'm lurking eating my shepherd's pie that I made and showed yesterday. Oh, I love a shepherd's pie. Where is Marianne from? Because that's a UK thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure shepherd's pie is a UK thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I think everybody has their own version of shepherd's pie, and that's why I was going to ask her what her shepherd's pie is composed of.
I'm interested now. See, we're talking about food again.
I know. It never fails. Somehow we get there. Was a New England thing, and I'm from Vermont, but now I'm in Mississippi. Oh, I wonder if you're close to All Handmade Connie. You did the video yesterday. Well, let me see if this works. It should. You know what? I forgot to turn on Nightbot, so it's not going to work. Let me go over here and grab that little fella and wake him up.
Spring says, I'm Irish and make traditional shepherd's pie. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we make the traditional here. We eat here too, Dan, in Florida. I can make some for all of us. Oh,
woohoo!
That's what Sherry Kay said.
Well, I expect to see it then whenever log in with YouTube. Okay, maybe that's where I'm logging in at.
Ground beef, garlic, onions, mushroom, cream corn. Yeah, we don't put cream corn in ours. We don't put corn in ours. Mashed potatoes and baked with cheese, with shredded cheese on top. Yeah, I think that's the same as us. We just don't put the corn in ours. Oh, I do love a good shepherd's pie. I'm sure if we look on food around the world, we find stuff that are almost the same all over. Yes, Rita, indeed.
There might just be one or two little things, right? Art channel, what does that mean?
Nightbot's going now, so.
Okay, good. Because I didn't know what in the world I was doing. Okay, Mama Winch, please type the word drop. I want to see if I got that fixed and it will drop your channel.
Yeah, Spring doesn't put corn in hers either. Yeah, so we're the same, Spring.
Mm-hmm. And what did she say she put on the top?
Cheese.
Cheese, okay.
There you go, drop Mama Wench's
Yay!
link.
It's a working. I'm so happy. So any of you that are in here and would like to make sure that everyone that is in here at the moment has your channel, please type the word drop so that we can share out that yarny love.
Your shepherd's pie sounds like some mishmash we make just corn.
Oh, really? I'll be darned. And see, what my grandma called shepherd pie was basically the same thing, except we topped it with mashed potatoes right at the last minute and sprinkled it with cheese and
Yeah,
stuck it in the oven to
yeah,
brown.
that's what we do. We put mashed potatoes on top and then put it cheese in oven.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she said minus the
I know.
corn.
Yeah, we don't put corn in ours either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this inquiring mind wants to know, what are your favorite projects to make in the summer? Because I know a lot of folks do not crochet blankets.
Well, in the winter, I love a blanket. I love making
Right.
it in the winter. But after the last blanket I did, I can profusely say I hate making blankets during the winter, the summer.
So are you saying that you're sworn off blankets for a bit?
For a bit, yeah.
There's our Granny D. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, Granny D.
Will
See,
you
I
close
love. I'm like Mary. I like amigurumis during the summer.
during
Then
the
you
summer?
they're small, and then
Right.
you.
Froggy made a cute little thingy to tell Granny D for sending all her little squirrels here. Do you know which one that is?
The one I just played.
No, that's Welcome in the Squirrel Raiders. There's one that's just special that's Granny D's.
Yeah, that's the one I just played.
I don't think you and I are talking about the same thing, but that's okay. Granny D, thank you so much for sending your squirrels my way. I really do appreciate it. For the wearables, you're making 3 for the first time. Well, awesome.
I'm rubbish at wearables.
Oh, I love making wearables.
In Norway, we call those dishes gratin.
That's what I was just trying to get ready to say. Hello, DK Jen. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, DK. Granny D said summer makes a cotton and she likes using cotton bamboo items like washcloths, dishcloths, and bags.
Ah, who is your favorite cotton, Granny D?
Mary, my channel will be dropping by Nightbot at some point. I don't know when, but it will be.
It'll either say Twisted Fiber Friends because Daniel is part of that, or there should be a link that just drops Paul Ply. I always want to say Paul Ply Yarn. It's Paul Ply Guys. Which one is it? Okay.
It'll be something like that, but it'll be dropping at some point by Nightbot. Mm-hmm. Yay, I said it right.
Woohoo! Well, I'll be. Look at you. So Granny D says that she likes to make summer items with cotton or cotton and bamboo. I just want to know what's your favorite cotton brand. Mine is I Love This Cotton.
I'm not a big cotton fan. I don't really like working with cotton.
Ooh, I love working with cotton and bamboo for
and threads
and peaches and cream. Okay. I had not tried the loops and thread cotton yet, but it's, that particular brand associated with cotton seems to be floating around YouTube at the moment with people saying that they like to work with it. And there's JT.
Thank you, Rita.
If you would like to be sure that you are subscribed to him.
Nancy says,
my fave is I Love This Cotton, especially for your Ammies.
Granny D said, for wearables, Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph said, I like bamboo blended cotton, but 100% cotton is a no-go for me.
Really? It's because you find it hard to work with, or do you just not like it? A lot of people just don't like the feel of it, period.
See, I don't mind an acrylic cotton blend. I'm fine with that, but 100% cotton is a no-go. Can't do it. It dries my hands out too much.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Juniper Moon Farms Pima. Oh, I love Juniper Moon.
Oh, yes. Theirs is great. I really like theirs. And then there's who just put out one. Oh man, I can see it in my head. I think it's at Joann's right now. Um, it's a bamboo, I think. There you go, the Lucky Brand bamboo. Thank you very much, Mama Marianne. That's what I was thinking of. I haven't got my hands on that yet. I really want to. And it seems like, I mean, honestly, with the way stuff costs right now, it to me for the yardage that you get to, I didn't think that the cost of that Lucky Brand bamboo was really out of line.
Oh, Sherry K's using a UK yarn.
Mm-hmm.
King Cole Geezer cotton.
See, I haven't tried that one either. Once I found the I Love This cotton from Hobby Lobby, I can't even tell you when was the last one I used.
Mary said it's so soft and actually works up so easy, and the price was fantastic.
Good. I know when it first came out, it had a good sale price on it, but when I went and looked at it, now it's sitting over there in my cart. I haven't pushed the button yet. I even thought that if you had to buy it, because you didn't get enough skeins or something, then I shouldn't say skeins, they come in little cakes, that it wouldn't be a bad price if you had to pay full price for it. That's what I'm trying to get out.
So Rita said, I found a yarn here in Norway called Bambino. It's 50% bamboo, 50% cotton. It's soft as butter to use.
Wow, I will definitely have to check that one out.
And Granny D says she loves Pima cotton for bougie items. And Mary said, for cotton, I generally have only bought the thread for doilies and the likes. I need to get some regular cotton yarn.
Mm-hmm. That was my first introduction to using cotton. Was Grana? That's all she used was the cotton thread for her doilies and lacy things. When she would tat. Amy says I have been doing some cross stitch the last few days. Oh, my daughter loves cross stitch, and I did for a time, but yeah, I can't do it no more.
100% Egyptian mercerized cotton.
Yes.
Never had that.
It is really nice. Yes, it is. I have used that for a few baby items and like toddlers up to maybe 3-4-year-old for little tops and dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've used that. The Egyptian cotton.
I don't have patience for cross stitch anymore. I used to sit there and cross stitch all the time, but I kept getting the threads all tangled up, and it just used to be a huge mess. I was like, I don't do it no more.
Well, that's why I said maybe for me too, Rita. It's the patience that's involved. But my oldest daughter loves doing cross stitch and counted cross stitch and needlepoint, which I only did 1 or 2 projects of that, and I was like, nope, this isn't for me. Now, embroidery, on the other hand, I love doing embroidery. I really do.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for that either.
Oh, I still have the patience for the embroidery. I just don't know why I don't want to do the cross stitch anymore, but I just don't. So Daniel got a big project finished, and I'm sure he's not started on anything else yet, have you?
I do not plan on starting on anything else right now. I am all crocheted out after that blanket, I'm telling you. I sat there for 12 hours a day working on that thing to get it done, and yeah, done.
You procrastinated so long that you had to do it.
Yeah, I literally sat in my office, music blaring, until 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to get that thing done.
Oh, man. There is no way that I could do that. No way, no way, no way. Rita, my older brother always did it, so I have a lot here that I should do, but nope. I understand that. I truly do. So, what are some current things that everybody is working on?
I want to do I want to embroider Mum's Christmas tablecloth she found here when I was pulling out stuff from a cabinet.
Oh, speaking of a Christmas tablecloth, one year, it was, well, let me just say, I never, ever in my life saw a white tablecloth on my mother's dining table when we all got together. Hello, Nami G. How are you doing?
Hello.
One of my tops that I'm making as I go along. Well, that's great. Sherry's Kay is working on Crochet Combat. And so it was really funny because right after dinner, she asked all of us, after the dishes were done and everything, to come back to the table. And all that was left on it was the tablecloth. And she put a whole bunch of permanent colored pins out on the table. And she wanted everyone to print, cursive, whichever way you wanted to do it, to put our names on the tablecloth.
I'll have a great night, Jane.
Do what?
Jane's off.
Oh, okay. And so anyway, that's what we did. And Mother came back later and she embroidered, our signatures on there. And then anytime after that, when a new member was added to the family, whether through marriage or birth, that person would get to get their name written on there, and she'd go back and do the same thing. When she passed, I got the tablecloth. So haven't had an occasion to use it yet with all of us together, but I will one day.
Mm-hmm.
You too, Jane. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate it. Rita says, I'm making On Point poncho from Heart Hook Home. Well, I'm trying. Yes, I noticed you changed your name back. That is so awesome.
I crocheted a tablecloth for my table with cotton thread. Oh, that must have taken forever, man.
I was going to say, Mama Mary, not this chick. With cotton thread? No way. Now, that would be something my grandma would have done.
Me and Ash thought it would be a good idea to buy some cotton thread and a teeny tiny crochet hook and see how it went. Yeah. Yeah.
Decided it wasn't your cup of tea?
I think I've decided I will not be picking that crochet hook up again.
Yeah. Now, I don't mind making doilies. It does take me a lot longer than it used to, just because my hands have gotten to the point where they can't handle the little hook for very long, it just rolls too much in my finger now. Mm-hmm. Hello, Darcia. How are you?
Hey,
thank you for popping in here with us. I greatly appreciate your time. I really do. Mary Ann.
It's not at all. It's a small table, and I live in a camper.
Okay.
The pattern was from Fiber Spider for his Lost Souls blanket. I used the central of it, which is 4 folds, then round of granny square. That's awesome.
Oh, I hope you'll show us a picture of it sometime. That sounds really, really nice. Hello, my queen of the corn. How are you? Let's see, Friday. Are you just waking up from a nap? I think she's got to go to work this evening.
I was going to say, is she working at the hotel tonight?
I don't know. She might be. That girl, Swanee, she gets just a little bit of extra time and she's got to find a job to do. She can't sit still.
Yeah. I struggle to get up and go. I'll probably post it again, probably on the community tab of my channel. That's awesome.
That would be awesome, Mama Mary. I mean, I would really love to see that. Isn't it awesome how sometimes when we see a pattern that we like, but we don't want to use all of it, or we take a little bit of this idea from this pattern and from that pattern and that pattern, come up with something unique just for us?
Against my better judgment, hubby got the corn dogs, woke up and stirred. Oh dear.
Against your better judgment. Well, tell him that wasn't very considerate.
Yeah. I'll be settling down soon, Leslie. I've got work in the morning. Working at the hotel tonight. I have 3 hours before I go in.
Oh, goodness. See, that's at least what? Another hour and a half that you could have slept? Goodness.
Nancy said, I see patterns as suggestions. Do what you want.
That is absolutely right, Nancy.
It's not very often I
Absolutely
actually follow a pattern. Not very often at all. Right, for amigurumis I will.
Right.
For like blankets, unless it's a mosaic, I just tend to do my own thing.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to learn, really.
Mm-hmm.
Not only to learn, but to expand your own creativity of doing something that you want. I mean, it looks like it, but put a twist on it to make it yours. You just posted it. Well, that's awesome, Mama Mary. We will definitely go, or I will definitely go and take a gander at it as soon as the live is over with.
And in terms of sweaters, I just tend, because I have made a couple of sweaters before. I just do my own thing with that because at least then I know it fits me fine.
Right. Yeah, I already have I have like about 4 different patterns for myself. And, either start out like pattern A and I might change it up either with the sleeves or doing something with the collar or a border around the bottom. And pattern B is something totally different, but this time I might want to do it without the sleeves, or I might want to make it open down the front to kind of have it more like a jacket style,
Mm-hmm.
So it's always good to have something that you like for yourself that you can just change up at the last minute, or maybe even just give it a totally different stitch,
Like I wanted to crochet myself a cotton t-shirt for Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously I came across those shirts and I'm like, nah, I'm just going to go along with the shirts now because I ain't putting all that effort into the crochet top.
I can't wait to see that, Mama Mary. She says, I'm going to be designing and writing a pattern for a hooded duster cardigan with pockets for this next winter. That sounds awesome.
I have to change up things, making things for myself. I'm short and round, so I'm unique.
I hear you there, Rita.
See, the problem with me is in terms of shop buying clothes, in some shops I'm a small.
Mm-hmm.
In some shops I'm a medium because of the
Right.
length. Because I'm so tall and I'm so skinny.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes struggle finding clothes that actually fit me perfectly.
Right.
So it's either too small on me or too big on me.
Right. And I'm sure even just lengthwise.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got a long torso.
Exactly.
Right.
So a t-shirt that should fit me ends up being a crop top on me because I'm so tall.
Right. Right. My daughter she's not tall for a woman. She's definitely taller than her mama. Hello, Bryn. How are you, sweetheart?
Hello.
She's about like 5'7", 5'8", but she's all torso. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's really long in the torso. So for her to find shirts that fit, because she's like her mama, she doesn't like her booty showing in the back, it really becomes a struggle. So
I need a sewing machine. I don't know how to sew, Rita, so that would be a good. Yeah.
That's nice. Let's see. Oh, okay. Mama Mary was just trying to explain to Leslie where she could go and find her picture. Yeah. Well, I know nobody has asked, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there anyway. Froggy is at a graduation this evening. Her youngest daughter had a graduation celebration, so they went to participate in that. Yeah. She might be back home in time to pop in, but
we don't know because I know they've gone out to eat, so I don't know if they'll be back in time.
Oh, Rita says, well, you know what? You need to move to Sweden because she has plenty of sewing machines and she can teach
Hey,
you.
me and Ash have spoken about emigrating once he's graduated and stuff. So I'll mention
You'll put that one on the list?
put that one. We've got a list of places we could be going. So
That's right. That's right. Sure are. Well, I've been working on a couple of new amigurumis. I thought I had put a video out this week, but folks, for the last 2 weeks, I swanny. There are gremlins running around in this room. And if it's not one thing with my computer, it's been something else. In fact, I've only had my computer back for like a little over an hour, maybe 2 hours now, looking at, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. And took it in because it wouldn't stay connected to the internet. Well, he ran a bunch of diagnostics, made sure all the drivers were working, weren't corrupted, and replaced the Wi-Fi card.
mm-hmm.
And he said he let it run all day, all last night, never once dropped the internet. I mean, was just the Wi-Fi, was just hunky-dory. And Rita, always needing dentist in
Uppsala,
Sweden. There you go.
where Rita's from, I think.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I brought it home and I was able to upload a couple of items and I was getting ready to video. And the next thing I know, I look down here and that little circle, that says you're not connected to the internet was on. And I thought, man. So I called the gentleman back that worked on my computer and I told him what I did when he got home and everything. And he said, I just don't understand what's going on. And so another suggestion that he made before I brought it back tomorrow was to possibly, I'm on guest Wi-Fi here where I'm staying at the moment. So I did go and I got the password for the secure, Wi-Fi. And I didn't do anything there either. And then in the back of my mind, I kind of got to thinking the other day that when I lost my internet and started having this trouble on, let's see, when was that, Wednesday or Thursday? I had been recording some material and I heard this little tiny pop. And that's what made me think that because it was internet issues, that it had to be that Wi-Fi card.
Mm-hmm.
So after being without my computer for 2 days, and really, folks, it was not, as far as the gentleman working on it and replacing the card now, other than the part was like $25, what he charged me for hour, he only charged me for 2 hours worth of quote labor because the rest of it, he said the computer did it itself. I just let it sit over there. Come home and still have the same issue. So what I did was this little popping noise that I think I heard was over here on the right side of my computer, which is where I plug in my camera to the USB section right there. So I took it out. Well, first I turned off my computer because, don't want things going wonky. Turned off the computer, unplugged the camera, and turned it back on. Well, lo and behold, I have internet. And it's been on ever since.
So seems like it was the camera connection or something.
Well, I think it's that port right there because now my camera is plugged into my, I have a, one of them things that has extra ports in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have more things than what your laptop has. Now, if I had my tower, I'd have plenty of ports to put stuff connected into. But when I started adding a camera and my external hard drive, I didn't have enough ports on the side. So I had to get one of those little extenders. Well, my camera's now plugged into that. Everything's hunky-dory. So I'm just wondering if this little port over here went bad.
Yeah, possibly.
Because like I said, I've had internet now for an hour.
Fine now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I think I figured it out.
So
But,
I'm surprised that didn't come up in any diagnostics or anything.
well, if you didn't have anything plugged into it, yeah.
So I've got to run. I need to count stitches, and I'm incapable of doing that while watching or even listening to a video or live. Old lady.
Sweetheart, that's not called old lady brain. That's just, some of us can multitask and some of us can't, and Maureen cannot multitask.
Yeah, I can't either.
If
And
I'm crocheting, I like to be left alone. I
I'm only
honestly do.
27, so I don't think that's old lady brain.
But thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. I do hope to see you again. We're on either at my house or Froggy's every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can also see both of us on Mondays right after Hobie Bingo.
Or we will be
So,
live on my channel on Sunday for TFF.
That's right. That's right. We will be over at Daniel's house this Sunday, Mother's Day here in the USA. So if you're already finished with all your Mother's Day celebrations and things and just want to sit back and relax and have a breath, we'll be over at Daniel's house at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have something exciting to share with y'all on that day, because Daniel just loves it when we take over and he just has to sit back and read the chat.
Yeah, I'm just every time. It's actually every week now. I'm just like, I don't care what we do. Just do what you want. I don't care. I'll go along with it.
Oh, rolling on the floor. I need to get busy with my lives. Yes, ma'am, you do. You do. I know. But, once you get on here, even after scheduling them, you're sometimes like, I really just want to go and cancel it. But once you get the live going, it's fun. You know that. Dang Nightbot, time to issue another Jello match with him. What kind of Jello match do you do with Nightbot? Inquiring minds want to know, especially this one. Do I need to go catch a video? He won't work. He won't work for you. You mean you're trying? Type the word drop. It was just what I titled my live the other day. Oh. I got you. Okay.
Got you now.
I got you. That's cute.
Do not have a match with Jello and with alcohol in, you'll lose it.
Isn't that the truth?
Hey, it's even better when you have Jello shots. Jello shots are the bomb.
I've been too scared to try them things.
Bye, Mary.
See you later. Well, thank you so much again, Mary, for being here.
Well, I had a work barbecue last year in July, and yeah, Jello shots were being served.
Oh, good. Excuse me.
But Ash was very surprised because I took a litre bottle of alcohol with me. I came back with hardly any of it. And I did tell him I did not drink all of this on my own.
Daigo, sweetie, how are you doing?
They are the bomb, literally, don't they?
Oh, goodness.
Yes, it was still drunk. But I was still drunk the day after. Hi, Daigo. Yeah. I'm saving myself for Mum's wedding now, so yeah.
Yeah, that's coming up pretty quick.
Yeah, no drinking for me until then.
Mm-hmm. What, one more week? And then you head off south?
Yeah, we head down south on late on the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get there early hours of the 21st, so.
Woo! How far is that?
450 miles.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that is a fur piece.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Connie.
There's my Connie. How are you doing, sweetie? I hope you've had a relaxing day. I know you had a little work going on earlier, but I hope you've got it all done and you're being able to kick back now. There you go. Those of you that were asking about Daniel's link, check out Twisted Fiber Friends Daniel with the Paw Ply guys.
That's
There's
me.
his link right there.
I don't post on there much, guys. It's usually just lives.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And
Paula.
there's our Paula. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Hope you're doing. You're kicking back and just relaxing now. Well, that's awesome, Connie. I'm glad. But aren't you happy, though, that you got that other task taken care of? Just so happy for you. Yeah, we were talking about distances. I saw someone had a map of Texas, and they showed going from El Paso to Houston, and from some town up here in the Panhandle I've never heard of before, down to Laredo, were within about 100 miles, the same distance. When you had to go from Texas from one side to the other, top to bottom. I was like, oh my goodness. And don't ask me because I do not remember what the mileage was.
Yeah, so we're pretty much going the complete distance from top to bottom of the UK.
Oh.
Because Aberdeen is pretty far north. And where home is right down south. So we're pretty much going the complete distance. Oh.
Hello, Tiffy. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for being here with me this evening.
Rita's making a list for herself to remember for tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Don't forget to water the flowers. Most definitely.
And Connie said, yes, I'm so glad, but I think I'll be paying for it tomorrow.
Well, aspirin, if you've got some of that, what is it? The heating stuff, Bengay or something like that, that might help. But then, too, it's always a good excuse to do nothing but sit back, relax, and crochet.
I wish I could. I've got work.
Are you going to have to work all the way up until the time you leave for...
I've got to work up until Thursday. Thursday's my last day, and then I'm on holidays. So
good.
Yeah.
Good. Rita needs to go pick up some packages.
Awesome.
That's always nice.
I'm good, and we'll be here a few minutes when I have my second coffee of the day. Oh, second coffee, is that it?
Tiffy, what time is it where you're at? I mean, because not that it would bother me. I can have a cup of caffeinated coffee and go right to bed, so that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm exactly. But in all fairness, I've only had one coffee today, so.
Oh, I had my pot this morning. 3:44 p.m.
Oh, so it's still pretty early for Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did buy a gaming chair to use when we moved.
Now, is that gaming chair, Rita, for you to be able to sew? Or to play games on the computer?
3:44 p.m., so it's still afternoon.
Okay, yeah. Hello, Michael. How you doing there?
Hey, Michael, I caught you on Kerry's live. Well, it was on Maureen's channel I was watching on, but I did see.
Yes, I was going to say, guys, if we got him to come up on mine and Carrie's live earlier today to talk some about Tunisian, and we went past our normal hour time. But I tell you what, I could just sit and talk with that guy all day long for a couple of days just about Tunisian. I'm just so excited with what he is doing, how he's mapping out his channel to help those of us that want to do Tunisian, those of you that already know how to do Tunisian, how to expand what you already know. I mean, it's awesome. I'm super excited for his channel. In fact, Michael, would you please type the word drop so those that are in here that don't have you yet can go throw some yarn in your window? And especially if you want to know anything about Tunisian, you need to go pick him up, because I love his idea of how he is teaching the stitches for Tunisian. I mean, you don't have to be a master craftsman. You don't have to build, one stitch upon the other. He has it laid out very, very well. You need my new address? Well, you know what? Give me, excuse me, a couple of weeks, because towards the end of the month, we're either staying here in Lake Placid, Florida until about October, or we'll be going to Alabama. So.
And how far is that from Florida?
I clocked it from where we will be at to getting to Kissimmee, where we're all going to meet up, is about 4 hours.
Oh, it's not too bad.
No, because we're way on his project is going to be way on the eastern side of Alabama. I mean, like, just right there. Oh, there you go. Michael, you're very welcome, but this is definitely something just kind of like the Michelle. I'm thinking about Michelle. The mosaics, I put it off for so long, trying to make myself learn it, simply because I thought it was going to be too hard. But no, when you find the right people that you can relate to their teaching style, you just get excited about learning something. So, and finding your channel has definitely done that for me. So,
Rita wants to know, you collecting fridge magnets for all the places you go?
I don't collect magnets. I collect bells.
See, I collect key rings.
My oldest daughter collects key rings.
I have like a whole, I don't know where I've put them, but I have like a whole bunch of key rings. No keys on them, they're just key rings.
It's just the rings with their little emblems or medallions on them. Yes.
Yeah, I collect key rings wherever I go.
My dad, when I was 14 or so, and I don't even know where he and Mom went. I mean, I cannot remember. The only thing I do remember is when he came back, they had some little small something for each one of his kids in the cottage. And I mean, it wasn't anything really expensive, but my dad brought me back from Branson, Missouri, this little metal bell. I mean, it's only about maybe 3 inches tall, and it has the bell part of it is made out of what is that little? I mean, not made out of. It's in the shape of. There's like a little. Not Grand Ole Opry, but there's like a little music house there, and that's what the little bell part of it looks like. And I mean, I made such a big fuss over it that anytime my dad went anywhere, he would send me a little bell, and I just happened to fall into collecting bells.
See, I don't even know how I got into the whole keyring thing. It all started off with one key ring, and then I just started getting them everywhere.
Got to go pick up the husband. Well, that's much more important. But thank you so much for stopping in here, Michael. I greatly appreciate it. You're such a sweetheart.
See you later, Michael.
Rita says, it's fun to see what types of things, that people collect. One gentleman I was a caregiver for had lighters from all over the world. He had been to nearly every place. Oh, that's awesome. My husband collects pipes. Tobacco pipes. He collects pipes.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer. Long time no see, Ladybug. Where you
been? Yeah. I like keyrings simply because they don't take up a lot of room. So I can just chuck them in my drawer with all my other ones and just get them out when I want to look at them.
Right. Well, I have to admit that at home, in my dining room, I have the equivalent of the buffet part of 2 hutches. that Wayne has refinished for me. And he hung them up on the wall, and they have the big glass double doors, and that's where all my bells are. Yeah, I don't have china plates in there. I have bells. Yeah. Well, sweetheart, I feel honored that you popped in here to be with us this afternoon. I really do. But I figured that's probably what it was.
Rita said, and taking care of someone, it is a fantastic way to get to know them. We had a story for all of them, and they just put it in light boxes.
Right. Well, I am happy to say that I probably could pick up 90% of each bell that I have in there and tell you who gave it to me and where it came from. You know what I mean? I can definitely tell you every one that Daddy got for me. I can definitely tell you that.
I'm going to have to try and find one for Scotland for you now.
Yes, that would be awesome. Thank you. Because you know me, I doubt it that I will ever leave the continental U.S. I do want to go to Canada. I have been to Mexico, but that was way back when I was in high school. Our high school band had been invited down to Laredo, Texas, to participate in a parade there. And then a group of us, I mean, we weren't the only band. There was a bunch of bands, and it was a big old parade. It was really cool. And then we walked across the border there. So we weren't very far into Mexico. And, you know, right there along the edge there, it's more touristy than what I would consider to be a true representation of the country. And I was only probably 16 years old, and it was just the idea of all the people. I think that was my first time being in a huge mass of folks where everybody's touching you and you're being jostled around, that I decided I didn't like crowds. So oh, you should show us how they look like. I might find some here in Norway and in Sweden later. Are you talking about my bells? Because
I'm talking about your bells.
Oh, I have all types. I have metal bells. I have ceramic bells. I have one that I'm really, really fond of. My y'all are gonna laugh at this, but when my oldest daughter, was in high school and she started marching in the band, she came home with this huge, I mean, it is huge, cowbell. Hello, Lulu. How are you doing, sweetie?
Lulu.
About this big, copper, you know, in color and everything. And we had to take that bell with us to every football game. And every time we made a touchdown, we had to stand up in the stands and cling that thing back and forth, back and forth. So it has many different coats of mascots painted on it, let me tell you.
Well,
but that's my most favorite. It really is my most favorite bell that I have.
Find one in time for Florida.
That'd be cool. But yeah, I have they're all shapes, they're all sizes, they're all, some of them are very, very plain. I do have one that Wayne's oldest brother, they were in, let me think about it. Oh, man, I almost said it. Anyway, in Pennsylvania. And he and his wife love to go antiquing. And he found this beautiful, it's tiny. It's about that big, maybe 2 inches. But it's a bell, but it's a crystal bell. And it's of a little ballerina. Her body part, you know, is the top. And then her little tutu is the flare part of the bell. And then her little legs swing underneath it to make it.
Oh, that's cute.
It is. Oh, it is gorgeous. Really gorgeous.
That is cute.
Yeah. But like I said, that's my crystal bell. It is. It really is. It's a very beautiful little piece. And see, I like that kind of stuff. I mean, most of the other things that I have in my home are very down to earth. I mean, I don't have fancy dishes. I do have a china set that my mom and dad, one year, mother got a wild hair and decided that all of her girls had, I mean, we all had to have a set of china. Now, I realized it was just from her era, and that's what, that's what you had. So I do have my china that my mother made sure I had one year for Christmas. And until let's just say it's packed away in a box because I don't use china, it's just not my cup of tea, so to speak. But my bells are probably the fanciest as far as the different types of materials that that you can collect. I really don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but yeah, my bells are not just all metal or all ceramic or all crystal or anything like that. But oh yes, the china. Guess what we're taking with us, Si?
I don't own any china. There's no point of me owning any because one, I would never use it.
And that's the way I am.
Yeah. And two, it would probably just get broken. So I'm just
Right.
not gonna bother getting it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the thought of it, but using it and storing it, no, just
right. Right. Well, my mother always had tea parties and dinners and things like that, at her house. So having a nice set of china and silverware and the right, what are they? All the other big, large pieces, that go with a good set for entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. My mom was all into that. And me, I'm just as happy. Yes, Sunday dinner equals China. You got that right, girlfriend. Me, I'm just as happy to put down the, tablecloth like that you get at Dollar Tree or one of the dollar stores. Spread out the paper plates and the cups and plastic forks and silverware and everybody. I would much rather have that so that we can clean up quick and just get it all done and over with and spend all the time enjoying one another.
Yeah, that's the sort of person I am too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the silver forks, spoons. Mm-hmm. Now, my sisters, I have a sister a year younger than me, and her foster mother had gold plated silverware. And the first time after my sister married and her girls were little, and she took them over to see Nana. Nana set out, the crystal plates and the gold silverware and everything. And my sister was having a cow. She's like, where are the plastic cups and the plastic forks and the little paper cups, paper plates and things like that for the kiddos, because I don't want them using this. And she said, sweetheart, I don't have it. I don't want to have it and not use it. So let them use it. If it gets broken, that's fine. If it gets dropped down the garbage disposal and gets a few nicks on it, who cares? She just didn't like having her stuff like that set up in the cabinet or hidden away in a drawer. Yep, there you go, Rita. I used the plastic plates. You got that. That's right. Give you a paper plate and eat. There you go. There you go. Well, I don't know who comes on right after me. Oh, yes, I do too. Yes, I do too. Is it at 7 or is it at 8 this evening? Dawn Aaron's going to be doing her yarn dyeing, and I know that Michael MDL is going to be there, and I don't remember who else is slated to be there. So I probably ought to get off and let you guys have enough time to get over there and get yourself settled with something to drink, crochet, or snack on when their party gets started. So Let me say thank you to Daniel for coming up and sitting with me. I greatly appreciate it, as always.
No
And
problem.
for each and every one of you, whether you were joining in the chat or you've been sitting back lurking, thank you so much for being here with me this evening. I'm sure Froggy will be back with us. There you go. Dawn is on in 5 minutes or 15 minutes. So we need to skedaddle. Please remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. It could be your light that they need to see. So love you all. Head on over there and let's see what Dawn is up to this evening. Love you all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Oh, nope, that one, not that one, not that one. I know which one I want. That one right there.